So, can any of you guys actually hear the music?
Yep.
Oh, no, I had that stuff turned off. I never put music on it.
Yeah, I can hear it in the background, but I have it turned down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, because the music actually isn't playing for me, and they're telling me that I got that the Star Wars itself has a possible update, but I just saw it before we started the game, and I did not want to fuck with that.
Star Wars has an update? That's weird. Huh.
Yeah, it's playing like 70s, like cross between James Bond and.
You got two of them playing at
I'm
the same
sorry.
time.
It's the Savage World Adventure Edition that has the update.
Yeah, I had no problem with that.
Blonde.
I had no problem with that one. I updated it already.
Okay, yeah, but I didn't want to do it at like
Oh yeah.
I was distracted. I was out at dinner. I got home. I barely made it onto the game because I kept getting distracted because I've been hitting the head a lot. So
Yeah, me too.
I saw that it had an update, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah.
That might just screw up the whole night.
Who's gonna call a fart?
Virgil's not playing tonight. Did you
Oh,
not
yeah.
see the message?
Okay, no, I didn't, but okay, you say he's not coming. That's cool.
When's the last time we played?
2 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago, because we didn't play last week because I was fucked up.
Yeah.
I was completely from bar. Alright, so does anybody want to give a good, detailed update of what happened to receive an extra Benny tonight?
We all did that elevator thing where we freed the big mushroom guys. I cannot remember their name for the life of me at the moment, and we rescued the important officer from the jail here, plus a few extras.
We're supposed to, we left off, we got to the planet, I was supposed to join the underground flight ring to meet some Jabba the Hutt knockoff.
Hmm.
And we're about to
That's
walk
much
into the
closer.
palace, and that's we're about to either go walk in the palace or whatever. We walked in the palace, and everyone's all like, whoa! And then you kind of killed it there.
Yeah, you guys fought the swoop gang.
Yeah.
You went, you found the other
That was
dude,
right.
and instead of beating him up and forcing him to take you to the hut, you actually told him that you were gladiators, which was good because you got it, gladiator before the gangbang.
Huh.
And he was supposed to be bringing you to Draga the Hutt's house. You guys have no idea where it is because he has it hidden in the middle of a bunch of other shit.
Yeah, but you have to go there, and then he starts bringing up the guy that idiot for bringing us here. Am I remembering that part wrong?
I honestly couldn't tell because you're eating and it kind of sounds like you're doing something naughty with your mouth. So I'm not going to be that crude.
Okay, you had to go to the fucking place, and then the guy's like, oh, how did you bring him there, you idiot?
No, he was supposed to do that because you guys were supposed to force him into. I said I have to change the storyline because the story's written that you find this guy and you force him to bring you to Draga, and then Draga's pissed off. You guys changed the storyline because you guys did prior research and you had friends with the Gamorreans from the first game, so you're making me work for it and change things on the fly.
Alright, well, let's get to it, man. Come on!
No battle plan or RPG game makes survives first contact with the enemy or players.
Well, I told my friend John the other day, and my friend John's talking about, I'm never going to have any more kids. I'm too old for kids. And he's very religious. He's Christian. I was like, yeah, you know what happens? You plan, God laughs. You just set yourself up.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't see. Ah.
Okay. So, you guys have the invite. You're traveling with the dude.
I'm sorry. Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, when I yelled at Will to get here, because he's making me look like a jackass. I talked you up all week, and then you didn't show up. Fuck.
To be fair, last week, I mean, we had some stuff going on, but yeah. But I'm here!
Hooray.
Alright, so basically I purchased you on eBay. Because you're a robot.
Well, yes, I am indeed a robot.
Alright, everybody. Did you, get a chance to see the Robot of Doom?
Robot of Doom? You're referring to me?
Yes.
Oh.
No.
I will go ahead and show everyone about that. Hold up, so let me just sign myself in. Excuse me.
Oh, I thought he was playing the standard battle droid, Roger.
No, he was once a protocol droid that now has a whole bunch of weapons and shit strapped to him and looks really weird.
Ah.
Oh, great, a droid. I don't trust droids.
Oh, come on! Wait, actually,
Yeah,
hold
you're
on.
a droid.
Isn't
I'm
it
supposed to be a
ironic?
secret.
Don't you think?
Okay. Actually, hold on, I do have something for this. Question is, will it let me? And... Oh! Oh yeah! Almost.
And now that has been assigned to Will, so you have your tokens visible, and everything should be copacetic. So,
I can't see anything.
yeah. Well, that's okay. I want to give a description before I actually, like, let people see the map. I don't have anybody on the map yet.
Dig it.
So, you guys actually got a call from the captain of the Banshee. The captain of the Banshee is like, look, I found out that there's somebody on the planet here who might be useful. I'm sending him your way. He'll be strange looking, especially on this planet. You'll know him when you see him. And you guys are walking down the street. This is before you meet the guy to take you to the court. And you see what looks like a protocol droid wearing a beanie cap with a backpack and like a weapons pouch around it and carrying like grenades, and he's got a blaster rifle that's sawed down into a pistol, essentially.
My
And
question
if
is,
it ain't-
why is he wearing a beanie? He's a robot.
You'd have to ask Will. Will, you see these guys, and you know the captain of the Banshee, and the captain of the Banshee said, look, when you see a Jawa walking around with a bunch of non-Jawas, that's who you're looking for. And that's what you see in front of you. Interact with each other, please.
Okay, so I just roll up on this guy. I'm like, yo, it seems like you're our contact.
Actually, alright, now I'm gonna try something a little new, so, keep in mind, but, wait, hold on, hello, it's nice to meet you all.
You're a robot. Why are you wearing a beanie?
Well,
You have literally no use for it. It'll cause you to overheat faster.
I know, but it's personality. But, I digress. Anywho, name's, W1L, H4M. Wait, got me Wilhelm. Either way,
I'm
nice
calling
to
you
all.
Meat Shield. That's what that's your job. I'm gonna hide behind you with combat parts.
Of course you would.
Well, technically it'd be Metal Shield then.
Yeah,
No.
I think you're the mod.
Yeah. You're not really making a good first impression here.
Me? Oh, I'm terrible at first impressions. You're supposed to impress me, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Well, you're a robot. You want to talk to him?
I'm not a robot.
So why do you keep
No.
chugging oil when I'm not looking? Is that a human thing?
Yeah, no.
Ah.
But I'm playing a replicant droid who doesn't know he's a replicant droid. So
Ah.
no one knows including himself, that he's actually a droid.
Well, I digress. Anyways, so let's see. So, what's your guys' goal? You know, MO and stuff.
Oh, so we're supposed to get into this palace pretending to be gladiators and make contact with Jabba the Butt. And what are we supposed to do with this guy?
Haha, job of the butt. Alright. Well, you're in luck. I got some info on that front, and from what I got, is from that, this Java likes some group fights instead of solos.
Yeah, we just talked about how we're going to be gladiators and we're the new gladiator team.
Alright.
Alright. Quick refresher. While you guys are there, if you have been hired by the senator of Alderaan, and you're through his agent, who is an ex-Imperial captain. You guys were informed that somehow or another this hut and the Empire is doing some really weird backyard purchases back and forth, and something funky is going down, and they would like to know what is happening. Please try and find out as much information as to what's going on between this hut and his trading with the Empire. Because it is definitely not going through proper channels as far as the Empire goes. They're hiding it from themselves. So when the Empire's too afraid to come out and say, we're doing something fucked up, that means everybody should probably worry.
Oh no. They're trading porn pics with Darth Vader.
Oh, okay.
Best way we have to get next to the hut here is to become part of his gladiatorial games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we already decided all that. Let's get going. We're just waiting on that dude to call us back, right?
I know I was role playing, explaining it to Will.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I got some decent amount of info.
So yeah, you are waiting to meet up with. Hold on. Where the hell is this dude? Warwick Raiden. This is your contact that you're waiting for.
Okay.
All right. So, about 3:30 in the afternoon the next day, he shows up at the pre-assigned rendezvous, and it's him and his small gang of thugs. They're about useless as tits on a bull. Looks like they,
What the heck? They're up against a pair of fucking Jedi, alright? It's not, they're up against the Jedi, the super mercenary, and all these guys. I mean, yeah, alright?
Alright, Bob, out of character, tell me how you guys think of this, and then we'll continue, alright?
Yeah, you forgot the graduate research student.
What, me? What, me?
No, me. I'm
Graduate research student. Oh, but I mean, for a research student, you're pretty scrappy.
Do you think it's easy trying to get together a doctoral thesis? It's grad school is dog eat dog, or should I say, rancor eat rancor.
Yeah, I could see that.
No,
Screen's still black.
you know you can just buy a thesis paper off the holodeck, don't you? I know a guy.
HoloNet? Where did you get a HoloNet? There's no internet between planets, you fogger.
Yeah, there's just interstellar communications.
Yeah, communication. They don't have like a network.
Yeah, I thought they did. I could be
No.
wrong.
No, that's Star Trek.
That's
Okay.
Star Trek. Star Wars is like you basically put a message in a droid and shoot it out in space usually.
Well, then how do they download their porn?
Oh, it's different by planet. Every planet has a dedicated server.
All right.
Yeah.
So he goes, "Do me a favor, come walk with me." And you guys start walking through the city, and remember, the city is partially destroyed. It was destroyed during the Clone Wars, and nobody came back and fixed it because half of the population of this planet ended up either dying or leaving. So everything is just, all fucked up.
Your city's half destroyed, guy.
Yeah, it's not my city.
Nah.
So, you guys are walking and you come up to a destroyed Nemodian palace. And on the first approach, it looks like there's nothing of importance. And it looks like it is blown up and knocked over like everything else. But you guys go through and go through the back and realize that it has been purposefully made to look like this. Nobody has fixed it at all. So you go towards the back of these estates, and there's an entrance to the palace that's a pair of massive blast doors. 5 meters tall, carved with elaborate hut runes set into the front wall. The doors appear to be unguarded. Raiden, the dude who's with you, walks up and knocks on the door. And, then pushes a button on a small communication panel. He, starts, does anybody in the party speak Huttese?
As a matter
No.
of fact, I do.
Okay. Then you hear Raiden say, "I've come to, deliver new gladiators to the mighty Darga. With all due respect, I require an audience." And then he steps back and he looks like he's fidgeting. He's a little nervous. Like, all his bravado goes out the window when he's actually here in front of the Hut's house.
You like a sailor or something, bro? You look like you're about to puke.
Or piss your pants.
Yeah. There's, about 3 minutes pass before two Nikto warriors with hunting blaster rifles appear on the battlement above the doors. Weapons at the ready and pointed down at you guys. And then a metal panel on the glass door scrapes open as it's pulled aside. A pair of red glowing eyes appear in the slit. A gravelly voice ensues from the doors, again in Huttonese. These guys better be good, Raiden. You owe a lot of money, and the Hut is going to take it out of your hide if they are not good as you promised. The panel slams closed. 2 minutes later, with a heavy clunk, metal on metal, the blast doors part to either side. A rush of cold, dry air comes out and hits you guys. Raiden motions with you to come on in. Entering the palace itself, there's no sign or who or what might have owned the glowing red eyes that you were just talking to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's some dude named Gary.
They follow, you guys follow Raiden down a dark, long hallway, illuminated seemingly at random intervals by torches set in, sconces in the wall. Anyone passing through the hallway feels like something is watching you from the darkness.
I expect nothing less.
Unmarked metal doors are set in the walls at various points. The air is thick with the smell of dust and rotted wood. Moving deeper into the palace, the heroes get the sense that this building was once bright and beautiful. Probably some princess's dream house. But,
Princess Barbara Doll. The Doll Dynasty, I'm sorry.
Anybody have academics?
I do.
Got research.
Well, I need an academics roll, please. If you ain't got it, you could do an unskilled, but it's not that important.
8.
Don't spend any to worry about it.
Got me an 8.
Okay. Navi, you know specifically that the designs in here and the architecture and trim is Nemodian, and the palace probably once belonged to a high-ranking member of the Trade Federation. Perhaps an advisor to Newt Gunray?
Huh. Interesting.
I only got a 4.
I'll inform the rest of the party through a sub-communicator.
I got help for
Wilhelm, you're fairly certain that this place was always owned by the Hutts, and you don't know why everybody thinks otherwise.
You know?
Well, damn it, well, I mean, the Hut's probably...
I do wonder why everyone thinks otherwise. I don't know what that is.
Could be because, and I'm going out on a limb here, the Hutch said it was theirs and it's always been theirs, so Hutts are like that.
No, I mean, I agree with you, Hut's are like that, but I'm just like, my character's like, nah, I don't think it was always theirs, but oh well.
Okay. Moving deeper into the palace, eventually you hear the soft of sound music and voices coming from what you would imagine would be the Hut's throne room.
Well, do we see any space bikini princesses or no?
You wish.
Yeah, this guy ain't classy.
Oh, cool.
I look at my fellow Gamorrean friends like, sup, bro? And Gamorrean.
Yeah. Yeah, you forget for every hot Twi'lek dancer, there's about 4 Gamorrean overweight women strutting their stuff.
All right. Can you guys actually see now that you're on the board, or do I need to mess with the lighting?
Nope.
I can
No,
see.
we can see everything.
And
All right.
just so you know, my next player character is
Speaking
going to be a
of
Hutt or a Gamorrean, one of the two.
Well, I mean, looking around, you see over a dozen Gamorreans here. And it's interesting because some of them are wearing the colors. There's like at least 2 or 3 that are wearing the colors of the Gamorrean thugs that you know from the other protocol droids place that you saved. The rest of them are wearing different colors, and it dawns on you that, and while they're all here together, they don't look like they're completely friendly with each other. Like they might be slightly rivals, but they're all stuck working together even though they don't like each other. It'd be like if they were Bloods and Crips and Latin Kings all working for somebody who made them.
Yeah, I can
You know
see
what
that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Drugga's throne room in and of itself is both opulent and repulsive. A thick layer of oddly scented smoke drifts through the air, rising out of the braziers in the corners of the room. Once beautiful tapestries line the walls, though most of them have been torn, burned, or stained to the point that they're almost unrecognizable. There's a raised dais in the center of the room that supports the massive bulk of what you would assume is Dragga the Hutt. Behind his dais is a large open balcony that extends into darkness. In the room itself, besides him, obviously you see all of the damn Gamorreans all over the place. You see, hey, Ricard, look, there's your buddies are there.
Oh, another one of his people?
Yeah, there's at least 4 Quarrens there.
I'm
Wow.
Fiorin.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he didn't want to have
look
the squid
similar.
face.
The pictures look so similar that I thought they were the same. I apologize profusely.
That's
I know
racist.
that's racist. The way they're dressed and the way they're moving with actually, I'd like all of you guys to roll a notice check, please.
Okay.
And what are we looking for? Just to know if my investigation works.
Your actually, I want you to look around and see what you may or may not notice about the people in this room.
Okay.
I got a 3. I'm like, hey, bro! I know it's the Gamorreans from the similar tribe. I go over there and start talking to them in Gamorrean. How you doing? Oh.
That's weird. Alright.
Wow, you guys are really unobservant.
Well, we're all high on smoke, man. I don't know what he's putting in that brazier, but some good shit.
All right, Navi,
Yes.
you notice that most of them look like they have weapons and such to make you think that they're not bodyguards or bounty hunters. that they're probably assassins.
Ah. I got communicator. I'll let them know. The cybernetic one, so I can do it subdermal, hopefully.
Alright, and I nod to Navi. Yeah, Cedric's hope.
There is a this guy looks like he is the Maridomo, basically the guy who's like second in command and does all the shit for the hut.
Hey, he is
And
Senator.
he is eyeballing he's a Nemordian, I'm sorry. He is eyeballing the fuck out of you guys, especially Kip and Navi.
Well, you eyeball
He looks-
so hard, boy.
Yeah,
You wanna date
he
me?
looks. Take a picture of that. He sneers in your general direction and looks away, like you might be something he might have stepped on that he has to wipe off his feet.
Also need a cheap member.
Yeah. Also, I thought I'd be the odd one out.
That's how most of my dates look at me.
Hey,
Not
can
gonna
I
lie.
use my move object, like, because it's invisible, hopefully, that have like a rug like tank around a seat and it can trip?
God, you're so petty. No wonder you're playing a Sith.
All right. And besides the hut themselves, there is a protocol droid standing in front of you guys. Looks like he's obviously here at Draga's, behest in order to make certain that you can understand what he's saying. But he is a dark crimson red, which is definitely not normal for a protocol droid.
Yeah, I
Kind
think
of looks
so.
weird.
Alright, so yeah.
Do you buy
They
Dark
gave
Fetish
him
Night?
the... Oh, wait, I got this. I read about this. This is the Char upgrade, so he moves twice as fast. Like a red Zaku. Like the red Zaku from Gundam. Alright, I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Well, I mean, for a protocol droid, he looks pretty weird, but he's not wearing a beanie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look at Will Helm, I'm like, see, I told you you're weird. You know protocol droids don't wear beanies.
Not weird. I thought it would be individualistic.
Well,
Don't
well,
worry, we're
Red
giving you a hard
Protocol
time.
They aren't completely unheard of because at one point CP30 had a red arm that was salvaged from a red protocol droid. So
All right.
it exists. We've probably seen it.
Draga himself is memorable and noticeable for a large scar going through his eye. So
I'm
if
sorry,
you saw
bro.
him-
That hurt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he kept his eye, either that or it's cybernetic.
Probably except for
Yeah,
But
I'm not gonna ask him. That seems rude.
yeah, out of a crowd of huts, he's kind of easy to recognize.
Because of his sparkling personality? No? Damn.
All right.
Well,
So you guys are led into the throne room, obviously. Daga looks at you guys and he looks back and forth from Rodden to you guys, and he says something. Well, actually, Phil, you hear him. He says, "Oh, so these are the ones that you brought to challenge my gladiators. They better do good, because I've been itching to eat your foot for a long time. I don't know why, but it always looks so tasty."
I'm gonna ask, the gladiator bout, is this the knockout or do we just go in and kill each other?
For
Probably
my
lower.
personal spectacle, it is generally knockout.
Okay.
However, sometimes my wishes are not adhered to and lethal fights have happened. But I'm looking for a team that I can take off planet with me, and when we go off planet, those will be lethal battles. You're not chicken, are you?
I just want to make sure because one time I killed a guy and they go, whoa, 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 Slick, that's supposed to be a non-lethal bout. They didn't tell me beforehand.
Yeah.
So I have to make sure to ask now.
Yeah, he's not chicken. He's a Jawa.
I am the
protocol
player.
I mean, so the protocol droid is being very polite, saying it back and forth, and he turns around and he says that to, Draga, and Draga laughs and goes, "Same difference. Just don't have to pluck you first."
No, Jawa,
Yeah, that's close enough.
However-
I mean, I'm more like a
however-
who cares?
Jawas are
However,
Jawas are a lot stringier and gamier and tougher.
I gotta ask you, are you saying this in Hudanese and talking to him directly, or are you going through the protocol, George
I'm
Phil?
going through the protocol droid.
Okay.
Amongst other things, I want to see how accurately the protocol droid is translating, because that could tell
well,
us.
on the protocol droid just said when he said same difference,
Mm-hmm.
You just don't have to pluck them. He just said, "Oh, it is not much of a difference."
Mm-hmm.
And reading the droid's body language, the droid looks as uncomfortable as a protocol droid ever does.
Okay.
Like, he's fairly certain that either you or the Hutt is going to, wipe his memory. He's clanking a little bit in his servos.
I feel so bad for this droid.
I know.
Oh, well, that's life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what are you saying, Will?
Is there anything I could grab from this protocol droid? Like any other motives? Why not? Like I'll roll a notice, and then see how that goes. So doop. And I rolled. Oh shit! Hey, hell yeah!
Okay. Looking at the notice and looking specifically at this protocol droid and his body language, he seems more scared than he should. And he doesn't seem scared of you guys. He looks like he's pretending to be scared of you, but he's definitely scared of something. He's definitely hiding something.
Well, I'd take a guess, but I think he might be scared of the Hutt.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong, though.
Well, that's something for us to find out later.
Yeah. Actually, hey, is there a language for droids, by the way? Like a beep boop beep boop?
Yes, there is droid.
Yeah.
Ah.
I speak droid.
Yeah.
Right. Well, remember, Will, you should have half of your intelligence in dice in extra languages.
No, if he's a protocol droid, he gets the special protocol droid thing where he gets all the languages.
He is no longer a protocol droid. He's got the programming of a combat droid.
There is got his memory.
Yeah.
Because they have a thing for protocol droids where they just start with linguist or whatever, and they have like all the languages.
Right.
There's also a droid edge where you can get some of the benefits of another type, but
Anyway, so at this point in time, Draga looks at you and he goes, "So, why should I give you a chance? What makes you think that you are good enough to be gladiators for me?" That's what he says in Huttony. Hold on. The protocol droid says, "Mr. Draga would like to know what your credentials as warriors are."
Alright, I'm gonna say straight up. Well, because I am the Death Slayer and I've slaughtered people in 9 systems, and I hold up my record of all the people I've martyred. If I fail, I'll die horribly, and it'll be a laugh either way.
mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what I need now is we're actually going into social combat.
Okay.
Oh God.
Can I?
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. Social combat indeed.
Okay, that's why I got charismatic.
Hey, nice.
Okay, so who's gonna be the face doing all the talking?
That'll be me.
Definitely not me.
Do you want me to give you a boost while I'm on the down low or no?
That would help.
Okay, persuasion, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna kind of like step back a little bit and bow to, nod to our boy here because he's supposed to be the talker. And when I do that, this guy hit him with a 52 skidoo.
Hmm.
All right. Well, what I need is 7 successes in 2 rounds on social rolls.
Okay.
Starting with Ricard, unless he decides to pass, but everybody does have to actually participate.
Okay. Okay. So I did the thing where I can do additional targets. Everyone has a boosted persuasion.
Damn. So this is social combat against the situation or the hut?
Against the hut. You are trying to change his perception into believing that you guys are cool.
Okay.
Ooh.
I will.
I mean, technically, well, okay, even though it's supposed to be social combat, it's also a social combat on why you're good enough warriors. So, doing some sort of fighting or shooting that was like trick fighting or shooting is also acceptable.
Got it. I'll how's the music coming in? Is it through a jukebox or players?
Yeah. It should be through the jukebox. Why, is it too loud?
No, I'm talking about in the huts.
No. There's the music is actually coming from underneath the hut's dais somewhere.
Because I was going to say, I know this song. This is Caravan Palace.
I am going to I'm going to turn the volume up. I'm going to try to use my... Will the scanner... Can I do any hacking with the scanner I got? Or is that too...
You can try and do... normally, hacking is you have to get into the interface.
Right.
But since something that is probably put... It sounds like it's music like from a radio. You should be able to change that.
Okay. Or I could use electronics, but that would be hands-on. So I'm going to turn up the bass.
Alrighty. Alright, so out of nowhere...
Go ahead.
Out of nowhere, you push a button or two and suddenly the room is filled with bass, and it makes it sound intimidating and definitely going to make it be, that the everybody else who gets heard might get heard better. That's a good one. Matter of fact, that one is so different, I'm going to give you a Benny for that one, because I don't think I've ever heard of somebody doing something like that.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right. After that is Navi.
Is force use allowed?
If it is applicable.
I raise him in his dice. How many points I got to spend? I can get up to like a couple
good
kilotons,
lord.
so I mean, I think I can lift him.
Well, he's probably about 1,000 pounds himself. And then, so yeah, we're looking about between him and his dais, probably about 2,000 pounds.
Navi, no! We're not supposed to let people know we're Jedi.
I'm not. I'm Sith. All right.
I do want by the way, Drake. I do want to hear this song on loop. All right, I have a moment where I can go bam bam with like some trick shots, you know.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
Navi's got to finish his turn, and then Draga's got to go.
I know.
Shit. Woohoo. There we go.
All right. So are you just lifting it, or are you making it bounce to the bass
No.
sound?
I agree with that. Let it be done.
All right. So suddenly, the dais and the hut starts bouncing up and down, and let's see. She's actually going to look at you guys, and he is going to make a counter with a intimidation check by glowering at you guys.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Ooh, 2 successes there.
We resist the spirit, correct?
Yeah, you were at 3, and you're back down to 1.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I dig it. I see.
Will.
Cool.
All right. So doing that, I'm actually gonna intimidate the area of the room, and I'm actually gonna spend a Benny on this one. So let's see how much I roll.
Alrighty.
Go ahead. I'm going to spend Benny because fuck that. How do I spend Benny? Okay, there it goes. Wait, nope.
For next time, Wilhelm, for the next time, where you rolled and you got the 2, you'll see next to the 2 on the right-hand side, there's a small Benny symbol there. If you click that, it will spend the Benny and automatically re-roll it for you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well,
so, what I
count
want
4.
you to do is I would like you to roll an additional E6 because we're going to use that other Benny that you spent almost as if you were using conviction.
All right. That's fine. So,
Actually, do we have conviction, guys?
Yes.
We do.
I have one.
Okay, so yeah, if you wanted to, technically you could spend the conviction instead and save the Benny, but I just spent the Benny.
Alright, no, I'll let Golly spend conviction, and the way I'm presenting said intimidation is actually you hear like sort of like gases coming out from his like mouth, right? And I also partly I want to do this in multiple actions where I will throw my ion grenades up, and then cast my briar pistol to shoot at both grenades, and do just sort of this like explosive trick, you know?
Okay.
So,
Well,
is that possible,
what the
there,
hell?
DM?
Well, if you're just
Technically-
doing a trick to show off, you can just do shooting. You don't have to do a multi-action for that.
Right, yeah, you can do something fancy with shooting without, I mean, without a multiple action, because you're not shooting a person, you're just trying to use the shooting as explaining your dramatic task. So just roll your shooting, please.
Alright. Oh. And I am going to spend another betting on that. Or
Well, remember, you add a d6 to that, please.
okay. So
Yeah, just at the bottom, where underneath the chat thing, there'll be a d6. And, okay, so you
5.
a 5 with the 3, that's an 8. That's a raise right there.
Yeah.
That's 2 successes. That was pretty good. So, yes, you take out an ion grenade, throw it in the air, and shoot it. And it looks pretty cool. All right. The other protocol droid doesn't actually do anything. He was just in the way when I did the initiative. All right. Jedi Jawa of Doom, what are you doing?
Here it comes.
Walking down the street.
Give him the elevator pitch while we're so good.
Well, if you rolled, I did not see it yet.
Not yet. I have to raise it to D8 real quick. I'm boosted.
Okay.
There we go. And that's a 5.
Okay. That's 4 out of the 7 that you need. Not bad.
That's all I got.
All right, Nico, you're the last this round. Let's do something fancy.
Okay. Do we have another round after this, or do I need 3 successes?
No, we have another round after this.
Alrighty. I turn to the protocol droid and I tell him, all right, now you tell him this exactly. Don't paraphrase. Because our abilities don't have to be justified. The fact that we are here when everybody else around us is dead is proof of that. But what we can offer, what we can supply, is something that all of these others cannot. And that is giving you what you want. Anybody could slit somebody's throat. Anybody could shoot somebody between the eyes at a distance of 12 metrons. But you want to be entertained. You want glorious combat. You want a show. And that is what we can give.
All right. So,
It to Benny.
I was about to say, the speech that you just gave in and of itself.
Clap, clap, clap.
First of all, I'm going to give you a Benny for that. But I'm also going to say that you have a +1 on your roll.
Oh, Niccolo.
So is that a total
That
plus 2?
was pretty badass.
Yeah, it was.
Is that +2 with the music?
Yeah, it's a +2 with the music.
I feel I'm live streaming this, so it's cut for all eternity, that speech.
Or better or worse?
So, you know that when we do the cut screen of this, suddenly we're going to have to show Nico painted half blue and in a kilt.
Freedom! Okay, I get a free reroll.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Adios!
Man of the night.
Oh, damn!
All right.
And that's
Wow.
even without, yeah.
That we don't go to a new initiative, that's just it. It in and of itself.
Dig it.
And the Hutt looks dumbfounded, and his
Well done.
dumb, fluffy mouth opens up wide, and then he kind of licks his chops, and he does the full Hutt deep belly laugh. Oh, 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 oh. And he says in halting common, "You guys, good." And then he looks at the protocol droid and he says, "They fight other team later." And then he looks at his Marijo. I can never say that, man. If he looks at the Nemorian, and he says, "They are guests. Treat them well." And then he actually gets up and waves at you guys and dismisses you.
Okay.
And
Good job,
the guy in the red robes takes you down and brings you to guest quarters. You all get your own room.
Woo-hoo.
You have been invited, according to the guy introduces himself as Ingren Demos. And he says, "You have been invited to join the court for a while. We will, of course, have to see you fight. But besides that, being an entertaining guest is something that will help you dramatically. I will also warn you, though, that in the next few days, we are expecting visitors. Braga plans to impress into these visitors how good he is, so when the visitors are here, do not do anything that embarrasses Draga, or your entrails will be flying off of our ships."
Dig it.
One of the people that are coming to visit is a emissary of the Empire themselves. We're going to have delegates here from the Empire. So, you will behave yourself, correct? Is there anything that I need to know before such Imperial guests arrive? I don't suppose any of you is on any wanted list or anything, and you have to hide.
No, there are no witnesses.
Yeah, not on this, not wanted on this planet. No.
Am I on a wanted list, Mr. Man, or no? I'm asking you out of character because I'm a Jedi Master.
Well, all Force users are to be apprehended or killed by members of the Empire. So, you probably wouldn't want to use Force powers in front of a Empire delegate because you've heard. Actually, I need everybody to roll a common knowledge, please.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
All right.
In the bathroom.
Wow. Nico and Bordikasar, you have heard that the dreaded Darth Vader is now a main force in hunting down Jedi. Nobody knows who he is, but Darth Vader has terrified everyone. And he has, rumor said, put together a group of Force users that are specifically hunting and either converting or killing other Force users to Darth Vader's cause.
I got a 5.
Yeah, you know some of that. You've heard that there's somebody named Darth Vader and that he's creepy and scary and has a red lightsaber.
I know
we'll fill
that
him
he's
in
the
on-
son of Anakin.
I'll fill him in on that with a wry kind of
Oh, no, I did.
look
I did get a 3, by the way.
that
Don't
indicates
you look
that
at me. Look at fucking Necron, mister. I can swing my powers anytime 'cause I'm a Sith.
Damn straight.
Fucking
Tell
Darth
Force
Vader
user
not
myself
show
about
up.
lessers.
You ain't no Sith. You don't got the edge.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
what you
okay, never mind.
what you've actually heard, the rumor is you've heard something about something called Inquisitors.
I remember them from
okay.
Fetish Night.
Well, about them, I saw Monty Python, the Holy Grail. They're the Spanish Inquisition. No one expects them.
I think these guys are a little more hardcore than the Spanish Inquisition.
Well, yeah, they have to be if they work for Darth Vader.
Okay, well,
Alrighty. So basically you're told that hang out, in your rooms or something like that until dinner, which should be in just an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. And then you will be asked to dine with Draga and some of the other members of his court.
No, of
And
course.
he like clips his heels together almost military style and spins in a circle and walks out. Yeah.
Forgot to click your heels.
Okay, one more time. What are we? What's our assignment?
You're supposed to find out what secret shit Draga the Hutt and the Empire are trading to each other. It's not even services for credits, because whatever the Empire is paying for, they're paying for, it isn't credits. It's
all
some sort of goods.
Yeah.
And Draga is providing them with something.
Okay, well, if that Vader's involved, then that's high up stuff.
All right. Well, Vader is not technically involved in this.
Okay.
What I said was with the common knowledge roll. After this guy said that somebody from the Empire would be here, you guys have become aware that there's a being called Darth Vader and the Inquisitors that are hunting Force wielders. They may or may not be. I mean, the likelihood of this being Darth Vader coming to visit is, slim to none. But if you use your Force powers, or if any of the members of the court tell this dude that you use Force powers, then eventually you're probably going to have the Inquisitors come and see if they can find you and have a little chat.
So I say to Navi, you're being hunted for your abilities. How can you be so effing lucky?
I know, man. It's a gift. I mean, it's always a fun night. Always sum it up. Put it in a bind. I mean, Fetish Club. You gotta go.
I'm gonna go ahead and speak with that red protocol droid. So I'll be back.
yeah.
Oh, look, Wulong's gonna get himself a girlfriend.
So, anyways, so I'm gonna be doing my own thing, and I'm gonna let you guys take the roll from here.
All right. Well, I mean, you guys each have your own room. You have about an hour and a half. What are you guys planning on doing in said hour and a half?
Well, I meditate to get all my Force points back.
Something you can use to reroll.
I clean my guns. If it uses up all the towels, I demand others from the nearest droid or Grimorian, and and do the shit, shower and shave.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and talk to the red protocol droid.
All right. So you're going to go back to the throne room that you were dismissed from.
Huh?
He's saying that that's a bad idea, Will.
If you go, stealth it up.
He always gonna stealth Riz the protocol droid. The droid's standing right next to Darga.
Yeah, he doesn't want us around, obviously, for good reason.
Right, so let's see. Well, guess I'm gonna have to stealth the entire facility, so. So, time for me to stealth around and see what I can find.
Just real quick, you sure you want to do that?
We're telling you don't do it, dumbass. Wait in your room.
Alright.
They're trying to be gentle about it, but you'll just plow right through. They don't know you like I do.
Since we're in our rooms, and this whole place seems to be geared around combat, I'm going to try to see if I could read up on some of the local gladiatorial games and local gladiators to find out who we might be fighting. Would that be possible?
I like it.
Who are you trying to talk to specifically?
I'm not trying to talk to. I'm figuring there might be some sort of information, whether it's magazines or books or even a comm.
He wants to use research to Google the gladiators.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can try that.
Come on.
I wonder.
Roll. 6.
Actually, I'm going to deploy Automap in my room. Just to see where I can find.
Skilled. Roll.
Oh, hello.
Hey there. So my wife was supposed to take care of something at a government office, and then they rescheduled, and she never got the email, and so then we went all the way over there, and we found out when we got there. Oh gosh.
All right. Well, with your research role, you have what you heard was that gladiators that Zarga is currently using are the Clark brothers, that are supposedly 3 Gamorrean brothers. Then a Rodanian gladiator who was bounty hunting for a while, but decided he liked blowing people up better. And he has a personal combat droid named RX-Z246, and that's the team that is currently there. The Clark brothers with the with this guy who's pretty much a marksman and a really good shot, and his combat droid that has a library of weapons and has been custom made.
The Gamorreans, are they part of our allied clan or the other clans?
To your knowledge, they are like their own thing.
Okay.
They're not affiliated with others. They have been packaged as the Clark brothers. Whether or not they're actually related, nobody knows, but they all go together at the same time.
Gotcha.
And the weird thing is the numbers. Like, you get a mixed thing. Sometimes they say there's 2 of them. Sometimes they say there's 3. Sometimes even 4. But the possibility is that there's like a whole entire group that are, they just pull out how many they need to make it face off against whatever group they're there. They are definitely the muscle, and they're a little bit more badass than the average Gamorrean.
I'm Clark. This is my brother Clark and my other brother Clark.
Yes. Exactly.
Let's do this. It's gonna be a 6-on-6 fight.
So, the hour and a half passes, and you get you get brought out. You get told that dinner is served. It is the red protocol droid who comes and knocks on each of your doors and goes, "Excuse me, sir, dinner is ready."
Hey, red droid. I think my droid's in love with you. Look out.
Oh,
and I got head off.
Dear.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh dear, oh my," and he walks a little faster.
I want a Benny for being the epic douche that is my character trait. No? Okay.
I mean, it's hard to get a Benny for being yourself.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna swag on down.
Yeah, work with your strengths.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So, you guys go back into what should be the throne room, and the what was the floating thing that he was sitting on is now floating higher, and it is set. The dais itself is set with a bunch of plates. It has now turned into a floating table, and Draga is on his. He's got a little. Well, little is relative, but he's got a repulsor lift chair that he's sitting on there with. The same chair that he had on the dais, but apparently it's got enough power and juice to fly him around, which means that's got to be a pretty decent battery in that repulsor lift. The food itself is opulent. Some of you, if you've never eaten somewhere fancy before, it might even overwhelm you a little bit. Most of you are going to tell that this is better food than most people eat. And a lot of it's a lot of the stuff that's on the side by Draga is kind of squirmy and alive, and he looks like he has entirely too much fun plunging his fat hand into the bowl and grabbing stuff that squeals so he can pop it in his mouth.
Aha, so he's a man of taste and refinement.
The squeals make them spicy.
Alright. So, your motion to sit down and eat, and it's actually you, the 4 assassins, and Draga, and the Majordomo. If however the fuck you pronounce that. You know what
Majordomo. Do you want to just call him the magistrate? Would that be easier?
Yeah.
If I can remember it, yeah. As long as you guys know who the fuck I'm talking about, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
A little bit of brain damage. There are just certain things that don't stick in the brain.
Grand Vizier also works.
Poobah. I like the word Poobah.
The Grand Poobah.
Yep.
The Grand Poobah.
All right. So, the other thing is, by now, you know Draga actually knows enough Common to be able to talk it. Most people who can talk it at least a little bit can understand it a lot better. So you're fairly certain all the stuff that you said, whether or not the protocol droid translated it correctly, he heard. And the protocol droid is standing to Draga's right shoulder, but, you know, the Hutt himself is speaking in broken Common. He starts asking you guys, once you guys start eating, well, where are all of you from?
Tatooine.
Dagobah.
But I love the rest of them, but I'm from Tatooine originally.
What's the name of the witch planet? I'm from there.
Dathomar?
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm from Coruscant. And I'm from Coruscant.
Corellia.
Nice.
I hear it's beautiful in the winter.
No, actually not Corellia. This race, I'm not quite sure where this race comes from. I'm going to be honest. I didn't do the research on it.
Ooh, someone's in trouble. Somebody spank
Yep.
him with a wet fiddle, please.
Yeah.
I would probably want a Tatooine droid protocol.
Yeah. You got to take one of my bennies for that. You got to take a benny because I should spin a benny and say I know what it is.
No.
You have until next week.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
know where you're from, and if you don't have it next week, then you'll lose a Benny.
Yeah.
I'm from a place that passes for hell.
He's from New Jersey.
I did not say that, short one.
That's the only place I can think of that
Shaw. Return to silence.
All right. You know, and he starts asking you, well, in your travels in galaxy, and he like fumbles a little bit and has to speak in Huttese because he doesn't quite have the words. So the protocol droid jumps in and says he wants to know how you came together as a group.
Oh, we all met up on a space station, and we got into a scrap, and then we realized we were really good working together, so we just kind of stuck together.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, there used to be another one of us, Stumpy.
Me and Bordazar were roommates in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't have anything better to do than hang out with these people, these beings.
Yeah.
I definitely don't romanticize our little group. It's like sneers all around.
Yeah, he's surly.
Plus, I'm the one with a fake ID, so I buy all the beer.
Why do you need a fake ID? You're old enough.
Because I'm being hunted, remember?
Oh, you're not supposed to say that part. Oh, well.
Why did you have a fake ID? Why not?
Drago looks impressed that you're being hunted. You're being hunted, but you're still doing gladiatorial fights. Like you're saying, fuck you, I'm here, come find me.
I don't concern myself with my lessers.
Well, over the next few days, we shall see how you enjoy time in my court. How much I enjoy what you have to offer. And of course, I want you to meet Delegate for Empire. Delegate, big person, and you will be impressive for them, for me, right?
Yeah.
I'll put on a show for you, yeah.
Ah, good, good. So, what do you think of this one? And he points at the Morian guy who actually brought you in here. He's let me down many times, and he owes me a lot more money. Even if you guys are real good, he still owes me a lot of money.
How much does he owe you?
48,000 credits.
Damn, Bob. You got a problem. I told you, 12 steps. Save your soul.
Okay, I look at him, and I'm like, how the hell do you owe him 48,000?
And he, like, kind of shrugs his head, looks embarrassed, and was like, it's a long story.
Gambling, strippers, crack, smack.
Hookers and blow.
The class.
Well, yeah. Space.
And
space
probably
people.
sucking dick and whatnot.
So, I don't know. Even if you guys are good, I think we should just kill him. What do you guys want to kill him for me?
Okay. I look over to the Sith
like-
or what the murderer, or do you want me to do it?
After you.
Alright, nothing personal. And here we go.
The guy
Make a death
jumps,
blow.
tries to run away.
Where is he? Where is he right on the map?
I mean, he's like sitting 2 seats away from you.
Okay, and I'm just
got
gonna
it.
I'm gonna give him the flying death blow. I fly over there and just dunk. But I gotta use my saber. Will you let me kill someone, Will? Quit getting in the way.
Okay, fine.
Looks like you missed anyways, Will. You're a terrible robot.
Yeah, you're trying to kill our contact.
Ain't he the bad guy that?
Yeah, he's not exactly a nice guy. You've heard bad things about him. He's a slaver.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's not letting me do something unless I target somebody. Did it roll?
Yeah, 17.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's the damage.
Yeah.
And check raise. There we go. He's it for 33. With a
God
vibrant
damn.
sword. Is that enough to kill him?
Oh yeah. You
Christ.
all right, explain to me how you of height limited ability rip this guy a new one.
Well, because I'm height limited, I cut him off at the knees, literally. And then I offered Jaga the foot, because he kept talking about how he wanted to eat it.
All right, and he hits the ground, and between the pain and shock and blood loss, he dies almost instantly. Oh, hold on.
And I'm like, well, it's a bit rare. Do you want the chef to cook this first? I heard you mentioned you wanted to eat his foot.
How many times? How many times have I told you? You don't kill them instantly. You want them to live. You want them to scream. You want to put on a little bit of a show.
All right, fine. I do a flourish and make the blood splatter, the cool design. Is that better?
No.
No.
Damn.
No.
I have a new CD coming out, and I gotta get some fresh screams on it to mix.
Meanwhile, Nicolo's saying that, but he's just trying to stop. He's saying that just to stop himself from hurling.
All right.
Luckily, I'm not human, so I should be fine.
Nah, you're hurling electric stuff up.
So yeah, you guys successfully kill Warwick Raiden without even really batting an eyelash.
Did he
And,
get Dark Side Punch for that? Corruption,
But
corruption.
hey, he's a fucking slaver. I don't feel it. I'll sleep well at night.
But in cold blood like that?
And cold, like, damn it. We prefer hot blood?
I'm just doing
At least it
my
was
job.
professionally done. I made it quick.
Well,
Come to the dark side. We have candy.
bro is not in on this.
Today's
He's like
candy
he
is
looks
marshmallow
at
peeps.
Ro looks at what you just did like, oh, okay. He kind of grimaces a little and just stays
Bro, I
out.
say, yeah, what do you want? The man tried to kidnap my sister. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, Ro just kind of stares off into space because he learned a different idea from the Jedi Council, but he's also seeing that the world doesn't work the same way that they teach. So he just sits there quietly and thinks about it.
Yeah, this is where the lawful and the neutral. I mean, where the lawful and the neutral characters start realizing, wait a minute, are we the baddies?
I hope so. I just paid my dues.
So Ro just stares into space for a minute. He doesn't know what to say.
All right.
Well,
Oh shit! Yo, Virgil, I didn't even know you were here. Holy shit!
Yeah. My wife had something to do at a government office, and they changed the schedule. She got the news too late, so we found out too late. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna have to do this again sometime and take care of that for her. But yeah. Anyway, we got back early because we didn't have anything to do over there. So yeah, here I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Biden canceled all government office functions today. Kind of, and we heard too late. Interesting.
So, Draga is happy. He claps. He does the booming hut laugh, and he says, "Oh, you guys gonna be great." And he points behind him, and he goes, "Oh, yeah, come here. You should look." And like over where the Gamorreans are, if you guys look over here,
yeah,
you can look down and see the gladiatorial arena. It's probably about 30 meters down, and it's got a good. You can't literally see it from here. I'll show it to you guys in a minute. But this is like he just slides over a little bit and friggin' looks over the balcony to watch the fights. He's like, "Oh, you guys will be fun. We'll test you tomorrow." And, he sits there, he finishes eating, and he's just, like, happy and, like, just laughing every once in a while, but off in his own world and, like, stops talking to you guys. Like, and then you see him taking a couple hits of, he's basically getting stoned.
Hey,
But what's he smoking? Can I identify it with my druggy background?
Off the top of my head, I actually don't know what they get stoned on in the Star Wars universe. I never paid attention.
It was that creature in the jar and stuff like that, and like smoking its essence, basically.
Okay. So yeah.
Puff, puff, pass.
I mean, if he's got pass, I'll take a hit. I ain't a bitch.
No, he's doing puff, puff. Look up for a little bit. Puff, puff. Somebody gets too close to it, he growls at them. Puff, puff.
Yeah, he's real hot.
Fine, I'll bust out the king vape. We're gonna cloud this place.
This is my $5,000 jar. I ain't sharing it with anybody.
All right. So, you guys are allowed to hang out and eat, till you guys are full. And there's plenty of alcoholic beverages and such. You guys can get a little wasted if you want, although I would not recommend it. Wilhelm accepted. You should go ahead and get drunk.
Alright, so I go hang out with the Gamorreans from my friendly tribe and drink with them a bit. What's up?
Damn straight, they know how to party. Let's go.
All right.
But yeah, I know your cousin. We've been on a space station.
Oh yeah, we were told to look out for you. You're famous. You're Kip Fuzz, right?
Close enough.
The fuzziest.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all heard about Kip Fuzz. Kip Fuzz is a good... Oh, I almost said the thing that I wasn't supposed to say.
Yeah. we'll just say Kip Buzz is good. We can just chop off right there.
While the party is going, I want a stealth.
Are you gonna mac on the red droid?
Maybe, but I don't know.
Oh god! All right, go ahead and go talk to the red droid. He's right there. The guy, by the way.
All right, so let's see. Hello. As I speak to the red droid.
Android. Okay.
Yeah.
His name is TC663, but everybody just pretty much calls him 66. And he starts talking to you, and like very quietly in the middle of it, he's like, I will talk to you later. Okay?
Oh, I got you. I mean, you want to talk? Speak into my room, you know. If you're able to, all right. All right. So
I said to my Gamorrean friends at Gamorrean, hey, look, two droids are trying to set up a date.
I hope their interface is mad.
And the Gamorrean looks very puzzled why they set up a piece of fruit.
I shrug. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Exchange of information.
Droids do droids. I don't know. No, I say, no, wait. Courtship. That's what I meant. Courtship. Sorry. My Gamorrean's a bit slippery.
All right, so. All right. Anyways, after I spoke with TC66, I am don't know what to do.
I got a question. When I killed that guy, did I get to loot the body? Do you have anything?
Let me double check his character sheet and see if he had anything on him that was worth it. He has a blaster pistol, a comm link, and 50 credits.
I'm gonna take the comm link and radio his thugs. Be like, yo, your boss is dead, so you're all free men now. If you need employment, yes, for Kip Perez, he'll hire you as a thug. I'll be taking applications tomorrow. And I hang up.
Okay. So, essentially, what happens is you guys eat until you want to go back to the room. You can hang out all night, do what you're doing. Later on that night, the only thing that really happens of importance is 66 actually comes and finds Will.
All right.
He's like,
hi. Glad you came in. So, anyways, considering us protocol droids, you seem very scared. Probably to the Jaja, right?
no. I work for someone named Switch.
Switch?
Do we know who that is?
Switch.
Although,
Hold on.
Okay.
Will, you can make a common knowledge check to see if you've heard, but we're looking like you have like a target number of 8 to hear if you've heard somebody named Switch.
Damn it! I got 7. I was so damn close.
You got Ben?
Now, you could communicate with the other members of the team and ask them.
Hey guys,
Who Switch?
could you guys help me out with this?
GM, is that the guy we know? Or
Switch.
Which guy?
Do we know who Switch is?
Yes, you have met Switch.
Is he the Black Protocol droid?
Ding, ding, ding. You got it in one.
Alright, so I call up Will McGill. Will,
Yeah.
he's the Black Protocol droid and the leader of your people. How do you not know this?
He's a information broker and part of the criminal underworld.
Like I said, a leader of the Protocol droids.
Basically, he's a Shadowrun fixer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, so I've been giving information to Switch, but they haven't been getting through, so I don't know what's blocking it. I will tell you this though. Someone has been sending messages to the Empire while the Hutt sleeps and returning instructions, getting instructions in return, as far as I can tell. I've been trying to decipher them, but I've been unable to break the encryption.
Okay.
Well, do you have these?
Also,
He hands you a file that he's like, these are the encryptions. See if you can break the encryption. I have had no luck with it. I want to know what is going on.
all right, 66. I got you. Also, hey, do you also want me to do repairs on you, by the way? Free of charge, by the way.
I don't need any maintenance at the moment, but I will definitely keep that in mind.
All right.
The other thing you notice is that when he is not in front of the hut, he doesn't act like a standard protocol droid. He doesn't sound like a combat droid, but he sounds a hell of a lot more worldly than C-3PO and other protocol droids.
Probably 5th generation Void, I reckon.
He don't sound British anymore. Oh my gosh.
This isn't a standard protocol, but I thought protocol were worldly like they spoke of it. Yeah, but they also act like a chicken. Oh, and uber polite. This guy acts like street cats.
All right.
You know.
So, do you share the file, or do you try to decrypt it yourself?
Nah, I mean, I have electronics, but that's not going to be enough for this encryption, so who's our best hacker, yeah?
Yeah, you need hacking.
I think that's Ricard. Or Phil. Ricard, are you the hacker or is it Phil?
Oh, Ricard.
Yep. What?
Are you the hacker?
There is.
What?
Aren't you the hacker?
Oh, I don't know. What's going on?
You have hacking, we're just gonna go to jail.
You have. Okay, one more time. What?
You got given a file that has information on it. Somebody in the Hutt's employee here has been sending encrypted messages out at night and receiving encrypted messages back. And 66, the Red Protocol droid, who apparently works for Switch, the Black Protocol droid, gave you the file to try and hack the encryption out. You need a hacking roll at a -2.
Okay. Let's see here. Oops.
Is there any way to assist?
If somebody has electronics and they want to try and fine tune,
I do. I can assist. I have electronics.
Okay. If somebody
Also,
wants
Kip,
to, you know,
can't
give
you,
him
boost him?
boost him. Somebody wants to give him a pep talk via persuasion.
I can try that.
Jeff, Kip, you there?
I don't have anything. You're gonna boost them, and I think that's the best thing.
Yeah, do you have boost?
I do, don't you?
No, you have it. I don't.
Alright, fine. Alright, Ricardo, I'm gonna boost your hacking, hopefully.
2 dice.
Alright, do you want me to boost your hacking? I don't want you to be all like, don't touch me. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Those aren't mutually exclusive, unless they are.
They are.
Well,
Apparently, to boost someone, the jaw has to touch them on the knee.
No.
That's the only place you can reach.
No.
Okay, it's a 4. You're up by 1 die type.
2 and +2 from my assist from persuasion.
All right,
Right,
the
and
electronics
plus
side.
So,
Okay.
yep, you are up a die type, and you have a +3. So, all told, you have a +1, because it's normally a -2.
Okay, so I have a 1. Okay, so I'm up 1 die type.
And +1.
You're up 1 die type, and you have a +1 to your roll.
Okay, so edit.
Because they gave you a +3, and the skill itself is at a -2.
Okay. So there's that. And then so but with the it's a -2, but I get a plus from them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a -2, but there was a +3, so all told, you have a +1.
What are we at edgewise? Is it 4 or 3?
3.
Okay.
Distracted.
Okay, well that's 2, but
I mean, that's a success with a raise. That's actually good.
Okay, good. So
Yeah, you were looking for a 4, and a 4 with a 2-point penalty is actually, but with all the benefits that you got that really easy.
Okay, thanks guys. So
All right, so what you find out is that the Hut's Major Domo, the dude in red, is Ingrid Demos has been contacting someone in the Imperial Communications Relay somewhere in this sector. So, and there's not a lot of bases in this area, or not bases that people know about anyway. So they're talking to someone in this sector, and they have, in particular, you can't find out who Demos is talking to, but most of the transmissions have been transmitting information about Draga's dealings, particularly his slave basis and his slave trading, and information on that. Most recent communication specifically mentions that the slavers that Draga has been dealing with are unhappy with their merchandise. Additionally, several messages mention the quote-unquote prisoner, but don't provide any further details. But you know that the guy who's the big muckety-muck under the Hut is definitely ratting him out and talking to somebody in the Empire. Everything that's going on here is going to the Empire.
And
I share all of that, and I put a finger down specifically for this particular prisoner. Is that what I'm seeing?
Well, you're seeing that it mentions someone called the prisoner, but it doesn't say who it is.
Right. Yeah, I know. I'm tapping right there. Like, of all this stuff which is important, I'm specifying that as important. Also.
All right. Yeah.
So that's like, so any brainy brain is like, don't forget that, or I will have done all this for
Well,
nothing.
we've only seen our rooms in this room. I mean, hut's a hut, so there's gotta be a dungeon around here somewhere.
Is there a general way to, I don't know. This doesn't seem like it's really put together for hacking, but is there at least a floor plan or something? Anything?
There's no lights. There's barely
Yeah.
any electronics. I mean, there's a communications array.
Yeah, no, that's
But the hut
looking in her.
Yeah, the hut is pretty much living almost medieval. Like he's purposefully making it so it's hard for somebody to get his stuff. You haven't seen any cameras or anything up.
Smart hut.
I do have an auto map where I can do basically within radius of atmospheric conditions, electromagnetic signatures, and life forms. Though I cannot penetrate through solid objects and whatnot, I can still maybe produce a map within here.
My question is, are we going to tell this to Switch? Because he wanted this information.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, well, Switch, that's the information we got.
Okay.
The hut's right-hand man's a traitor. I don't know how you're going to get that to, Red 66, I don't know how you're going to get that to Switch, but yeah.
Nah, I got
Yeah.
it. So I'll go ahead. Actually, what's the character's name?
Auto mapping just makes a map. Well, it's not going to help you communicate.
Yeah. Well, if this place used to be Pneumodian, it might be. We could look at whoever has the academics could look at Pneumodian architecture to find out where the dungeons are.
I just happen to have that in common knowledge.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody had academics for that.
No. I rolled a 7.
There you go.
And we rolling common knowledge or academics?
I rolled
Academics.
skilled.
Since I'm playing an academic, I really should eventually get academics.
Yeah.
That would help.
Trey, is this academics or common knowledge? I want to know.
Okay, you can use. Okay, it is either academics or unskilled.
Alright, can I boost my unskilled to have a D4?
No, especially not now.
Yes, you can. It says so on the book.
Oh, you can? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think.
It doesn't. Okay, guys.
Sure.
Yeah. You need to post that.
Whoa.
Ricard, you are fairly certain that if they're dungeons, that they're probably over here, and the steps should be 12 inches long and have a 7-inch drop. They should have a 32-degree angle. You're fairly certain that the decorations should be cubical with pink with blue designs.
Did we spend the summer here in the dungeon?
Yeah, I just like tap with everybody trying to figure out how this knowledge. I go.
Yeah, it is now.
It's obvious that it goes like that.
Actually.
Nice! Look at it! Look at this! I have my ones!
He has a -4.
So
and even
listen,
with 4, that's way up there.
What happened is Wilhelm actually knows the information, and as he goes to say it, Ortazar kind of touches him, and Wilhelm shorts, and the information shows up on Bortazar's freaking communication array in front of him. And he just reads all of the information off, but it's really short-circuited information from your droid. You accidentally hacked him. Oh.
Hey,
And in the process, Wilhelm, I hate to tell you, but in the process, it set your beanie on fire.
Hey, Ricard.
Yeah, because you're
They
made
really
it,
take
you
it
won't
off?
take damage. You just lose the beanie.
Ricard, you need to take Bound and Entangled off yourself.
Oh, okay. I wonder why that's there.
Yeah, you.
Guess he was using us
What
for
What kind of party were you doing last night, Ricard?
Yeah, Ricard's character is kinkier than we knew.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that is those are just yoga maneuvers. I didn't tell about the exercising and the punching walls, just so I don't have to kill anybody every day.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Well, gentlemen, the next day, you get breakfast brought to your rooms.
Okay. Before we do that,
And,
though,
Hold
mhm.
I was already planning of talking to the major domo. I want to see how much information we can get from him by pretending we know more than we do. So, I go.
No,
up to
are
him
you
with-
gonna beat our gladiator mission without any gladiator combat?
I
God,
said
no.
I'm the fight promoter.
God damn it! All right, go ahead.
So I've got a plate full of things that kind of look like a cross between a roach and a shrimp. These are delicious, by the way. So, by the way, what do you need us to do?
I need you to be good gladiators so the hut is happy, or to die gloriously so the hut is happy.
He kind of gives me a sec. Okay. I know, technically, you... All right, let's do it this way. We both know that... Okay, I know that you work for the hut, and the hut is in charge of everything. And you're just his loyal servant. What do you...
And you walk on the ground and the sky is above you. Your point?
Mm-hmm. My point is, I think he wants more than just getting the Clackett brothers out of the way. I mean, does he want to completely replace?
He wants to field the best team that he can field. He doesn't care one way or another. He just wants to win when it counts. His current team is good. If he can find something better, he'll go with something better.
Because it sounds like the type of person who kind of gets bored quickly.
Sometimes. I mean, do you have a point?
Well, my point is exactly what he wants, not just fielding the best. You said fielding the best team. The best team is more than just a winning team.
I mean, the best team. Well, it's the winning team, but it's also the team that, sheds blood and makes him look good. You can be extra scary and intimidating while you're doing it, and entertain the crowd. Don't just, kill people, but, do obnoxious things like shoot somebody in the knee and then, shoot somebody in the nuts. I don't know. That's not my particular department. All I know is that Draga definitely does appreciate when people get their groin attacked. He thinks it's hysterical.
Right. But let's work with that for now, then.
All right. Well, I mean, good luck to you, because I like you guys better than I like the other group so far. So, if you guys can, win, more power to you. Better for me, because the other guys, oh man,
Okay.
the
I just
Card
wanna-
brothers,
Yeah.
they have ass breath.
Mm-hmm. Because if he is the contact, I want to plant the seeds to give the impression that we know more than what we're more involved in.
Fucking A, Phil, you're being too subtle. Say what you want to do or move on. You're killing me here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey, you might be killing
Okay,
him.
then I'm
but
moving on then. Okay, sorry then.
Uncle.
Oh, Phil,
Yeah.
Phil. Dude, he's not the GM. I am. I understood what you were going with this, and he will definitely, based off of what you said, actually do me a solid and roll a persuasion check real quick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just as you said, I know you're the DM, and telling me how to play my
Okay.
character is kind of really annoying. Okay.
I understand that, and that's.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you were annoyed.
Yeah, I know it's not your fault.
Okay.
Reroll. There.
All right. The seeds, you think the seeds have been planted, that you subtly know more than you should know.
Mhm.
Alrighty then. What I am going to do, because we normally have 2-hour games, I actually have company over, so I told them I wouldn't be playing too long. I am going to show you
But
guys
you lied.
what the
Sorry.
I'm going to show you guys the gladiatorial arena.
Woohoo!
And I'm actually going to have to make, depending on how many of you guys are here next week, I will have to make an extra brother. But, so, can you guys see that, or do I need to put you on the board to see it?
I see it.
No, I can see it.
All right. Pretty much up here to the east is where the hut is, looking down at you guys.
Okay.
You guys know that when combat itself starts, do you see like the red dotted line
Mm-hmm.
in the middle?
Yep.
You guys have 2 rounds to put yourself wherever you want to be on the map and do something. If there's any pre-activation that you want to do on something, you will have 2 rounds to do it. The beginning of the 3rd round, combat will ensue. And Draga says that the combat should be non-lethal, but it doesn't always happen. He tries to keep it non-lethal, but, every once in a while somebody blows up. All right, gentlemen. Thank you for playing. I am sorry for cutting it short, but I do have to get going.
Thank you for running, man.
I hope you guys enjoyed yourself.
No, that was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you for running.
Hey, what about my birthday present?
Yeah, thanks for running. Thanks for playing.
Underneath your bed, or underneath your pillow, when you go to lay down, you find a holocron that somebody has slipped there, and it is the holocron. By the designs, it looks like it is from the old Republic.
Ooh, nice.
Alrighty then. I almost forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Alright, everyone. I will talk to you later.
Can you tell me what's in it real quick?
Bye,
Like,
bye
later or
everyone.
something? Or do I have to do something to it?
It's going to be a there's going to be 2 randomly determined seasoned powers in there
Oh, nice, cool. Wow, thank you. I can wait.
that you can learn when because you guys aren't supposed to just learn powers
no, I get it.
willy-nilly.
I'm cool. But thank
All
you.
right. No problem. Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you.
See ya.
All right.
I don't have a present, but I have an advisory to watch Thor Ragnarok and just consider every time that it's my birthday song comes on, that'll be yours. And it comes on a couple of times.
Well,
In fact, just a whole
All right,
shift
guys.
devoted to that. So, night.
Good night.
have fun, man.
Night.
Oh, thank God. Hang in there, Phil.
Will do.
Seriously, it's like the nuances of role playing are. It's an art that some people just will not lean into. Like I was yesterday, it was like, you know, they set up the scene, and all I wanted to say was, "Oh, they're playing my music." You know, somebody came, shooting into town, and there was just no room for that. So
Yeah, sometimes. All right. Well, I don't know what he kind of. It looks like he just kind of left afterwards. I kind of feel bad blowing up at him, but I was kind of really ticked off. But
No, dude, I dig it. Like, seriously, like, I've had a talk with him, and I'm having another talk with him right now.
yeah.
And he's my friend,
Right,
and I know sometimes he doesn't mean to do it, but he's got to cut that back, cut that shit out, bunking something.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you want to be a DM, like, charging money, it's like...
Yeah, he's not going to be able to do that shit.
Yeah, it's like, asking for recommendations, it's like, for Necron U, it's like, I go, how do I say enough nice things in, like, a short enough paragraph?
Yeah.
But for that, it's like, it's just a hilarious amount of jabs.
Yeah.
The hilarious amount of impropriety and, like, rudeness is a real joy. No, okay. So, anyway. But,
Oh. Okay, so how's the Thursday game going along?
it's actually doing all right.
Yeah. I'm
It's,
Mr. Cat.
Yeah, and I have a goblin, and he got delusion as one of his
What did I say?
hindrances, and so I thought, well, he thinks he's like the king,
He is king.
of
He is the king.
of like, and so I made his name Regis Rex, so he's King.
Yes,
And he's been doing some hilarious, like, rep rolls for, like, different things. It's weird. He kind of, you've seen that, like, in the, I don't know if it's Disney or whatever, but the little short band leader for the marching band, he has that exaggerated kind of walking thing. It's just kind of feel like that's how he's always walking. It's like,
Take your stuff off that and him in that tray,
he
please.
could easily be, like, shot through with a ballista and it'd just be it, but until that happens, just lean into it and have a little fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what's happening with our possible Tuesday game, so I can't really, commit to it yet, so, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Apparently there's a guy named Chris Connor that sounds just like me.
Huh.
Oh, who's that voice? I like him.
Ah, yeah, Phil.
Bill, I'm sorry for blowing up on you. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, and I shouldn't have blown up on you. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. I'm sorry. Alright. Well, I'll get that out the way.
Now that you guys have melted down the world, we'll just sit here in the wasteland, like, looking for old, like, candy bar wrappers and a clue. Where did it go wrong?
Squirt behind it. So.
Yeah. Good enough.
Yeah, well, I was going to turn in early today anyway, so.
Cool.
Have a good night.
Man.
Talk to you guys later.
All right. Bye.
Bye now.
So tomorrow's the day I got kill off Virgil.
Why would you do that?
What do you mean,
What's
why?
his character?
He is the dwarf sorcerer cleric who rides a pony to overcome his weakness of being short-legged and has a falcon.
Sounds like a whole package.
Yeah.
That some of those